Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 18 of my Skrolk Campaign. Last time we fought some nasty battles against Luthor. That's right, the vampires. They're quite nasty to have to deal with. They tend to do a lot of damage to you because, of course, they've got lots of artillery, they've got lots of nasty... I've also taxed provinces, so stop. It's fine. I've done it, alright? I've done it. I've taxed them. It's fine. So we're replenishing. We managed to win the battles through extravagant use and exploitation of our own units, as is tradition. So we should be ready to go in a couple of turns, and we should then hopefully be able to mop up the last of the vampires. We have gonorrhea coming up from the south. That sentence just came out, but in reality probably should have thought that through a bit. Anywho, and we've also taxed some other regions. Money's looking really, really good. And someone suggested actually putting a plague cauldron in Helmgart because it doesn't. There's no money here to steal, and I like that idea. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pop a plague cauldron in here just for funsies, I think. So that should be good. Let's just end the turn because there's not much else to do, and it'll allow me to take a sip of hot chocolate. Refreshing. Good. Good. That's grade A content right there. And it looks like the High Elves not much longer for this world. What will Malekith do next? Maybe finally kill Katep, because Katep is still up there, still causing mischief. He's not dead yet, and that's a surprise. That is a surprise. Malekith's just kind of abandoned Nagrond, although, to be fair, he's got previous for that, or he's got future for that. Because in the end times, he basically goes, yeah, we're abandoning Nagrond and heading to Ulthuan. Anyone left behind is too old, stupid, or ugly to take with us. So they're just going to get eaten by chaos. And that's what happened. He just left them. Left them to their own devices. And anyone who could just pack, all the Dark Elves that could just packed up, where are you going? I don't like the idea there's Bretonians swanning around. Makes me nervous. We've got enormous caches, and I cannot lie, so that's good. Let's grab ensure product quality, missile team damage, and range. That sounds pretty good to me. We will do that. Let's bring you over here, and we can... Right, I want that. Now, that's going to consume food for us, and it's also going to make us very discoverable, which isn't good, so we need to hide ourselves. So we're going to do something like that, and then we're going to get our cauldron on. That's right, it's very exciting. And do I want to move... I think you'll heal the maximum amount anyway, won't you? So actually, if I move you over here... Stick you in an ambush stance, something like that. I want to grab Blood Swamp. There doesn't seem to be anyone in the Awakening. So, with that in mind, we might grab the Blood Swamp because I want all of this province. I don't want Lockyer to grab any of it if I can help it. Ideally. And I also need to give some money to Malekith.
I find myself deeply intrigued by you.
Yep, a little bit creepy, but never mind. Offer money. Give him a medium gift.
I suppose. What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower?
Military access? No. Okay, he's not angry, he's disappointed, but we all know that's worse. Corona has been meandering around, causing all kinds of mischief. And also our assassin has been doing likewise. So let's get our plague boy over there, our little plague temp. We've got some stuff we can build up here. Do I want to do that? Yeah, probably. So let's get some public order buildings going on. We're going to see if we can hit the Temple of Pelican. We've got a little Stuart meandering his way over to the Empire to lay down some heavy beats and also some undercities. Mostly undercities, though. Predominantly undercities. Okay, so they've retaken Lothern, or re-established anyway. I don't know if it was them that raised it. I honestly don't know what happened there. I'm still none the wiser. Which is I'm half tempted when I win this campaign, inevitably, when I win this campaign to actually go and have a look at the playback and see if I can find out what the hell happened. Like, was there any armies nearby? It won't show armies though, will it? It'll only show us our armies. I really want to know what happened. Okay, that I don't... Why are you here? Why are you here? Okay, we built the plague cauldron. The cradle. Now we can build the grand plague cauldron. Boop. Did it. And do we need to worry about that? Oh, it does increase. Okay, let's upgrade. We just want to make sure we're not discovered. Basically, that's what we need to do. Right, Skrolk, you are good to go. So let's
move, Hassan.
Oh, have you got another army there?
I am denied.
I am the plague lord.
Oof. I mean, that's a lot of guys, but I think we can do this. I'm feeling pretty positive about this. We're not going to rush in like last time. We're going to be a bit more cautious this time. They do have a shit ton of exploding fat boys, so I'm going to have to be careful about that. And also mortars, so that's fun. But I think
reap for pestilence.
Do that.
Kill.
Some big lads looking for a hug, and we're going to give them a hug. Or rather, we're going to summon some lads to give them a hug. Yeah, these. I always feel bad for these Skaven. They literally just like, right, come up from underground, lads. So they come charging out. First thing they see is a big fat guy who runs over to give them a hug. The nice thing is we can deal with this mortar over here as well. So basically, these reinforcements are pretty dead, and we've got Influenza chasing after the Vampire Fleet Admiral, but they're doing this annoying thing of just running away and shooting him in the face, which is kind of irritating. So, never mind. Elsewhere, the main army is currently advancing, and we're taking out the mortars. Look at this. Our catapults have done quite a significant amount of damage to the mortars, taken one unit out already, and just need to deal with this other one. It's looking pretty good. On the right flank, enemy left flank, we are using the Death Globe mortars to do horrendous damage to these blobs of infantry. And we're holding back this time. We're not racing into battle like we did previously, where that didn't work out so well for us. We're actually going to try and maintain our army so that we can push on towards the Awakening as soon as possible. Death Globe mortars doing absolutely punishing damage to these Death Guards with pole arms. And on the right flank, they are trying to flank around us, or maybe they're just heading after Skrolk and Pestin Fever, who is currently moving through the forest after dealing with the fatties over on the other flank. We've got another fatty over here, but we've moved in some more rats to take the explosion for us. So thanks for that, lads. Good job. And so it's just Pestin Fever and Skrolk, but of course they can always just summon in more lads, so that's what they're going to do. So 2 units of Plague Monks come charging in. One to deal with the gunnery bomber mob, and holy shit, look how much damage those bombs did. Literally half a unit worth of damage in one volley. That was horrendous, but of course now they're in combat. That's going to be very, very one-sided, and the Rotting Prometheans going to take an absolute beating as Pestin Fever and Skrolk join the battle. Brought Fire Throwers helping out against the bombers. That's looking pretty good, and some units have reached our lines, but we're holding the line here. Probably should have charged the Sensor Bearers into... I mean, the Deckhand mob v Sensor Bearers is only going to... It's a battle, it's a fight that's only really going to go one way, and it's very much the Zombies are going to get their ass kicked. On this flank, we've got 2 units of Iksha's Triads, because one of them is actually a misdirection. That's right, we use 1 unit to actually throw into combat with a Depth Guard, keep them busy, and then the actual Triads can move in to engage the rear. And as you can see, that's doing quite well. We've managed to knock out another Fatty, with the Natty Bubo's sharpshooters, so thanks there, good job guys. And with the entire army defeated, the last few units are going to crumble away. A lot more control that time. That was much better, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the kind of battle we want. Let's do something like that. And we have another port. Excellent, because that's going to bring in some cash. The nice things about ports for Skavens is that if they bring in 300, of course they bring in 600 max rank, but 300, even minor ports, 300 for that. And then, of course, you can boost that up by another 50% by just using the arcane generators, which is all very nice. And that's why you definitely want the port. Basically, any building that can bring in any kind of income is very, very useful for the Skaven. And in fact, most of the buildings do bring in some kind of income, and that's how they generally make their income. But and of course, anything that boosts that up is super useful. So, right, I guess we could. Well, let's just right. Well, first off, let's give Malekith his.
I find myself deeply intrigued by you.
Good. I think.
Very well.
Just keep giving him money, keep cheering him up, doing all that kind of good stuff. You know what we could actually do is. Where is Sartosa?
Pound me on my ship and risk the wrath of Manan.
Okay, you kind of like me, but you don't like Nagaron for whatever reason. But you like the fact I don't like Lothern. Although obviously Lothern's about to die, so that will fade away. Because there'll be no more High Elves to stab. In fact, where are they? I think Vol's Anvil might be their last settlement. I think the rest of it has actually been... Yep. Yep, Vol's Anvil is the last High Elf bastion.
The bell, scream, scream.
And that itself is soon to go.
Turn them to rat.
Okay, let's colonise this. Take a little bit of damage there, but that's fine. We will replenish that.
Scream,
And we need to quickly move up and knock out the last few vampire settlements before they can start recruiting again. Of course, the Awakening does have some a lot of high level buildings in there, so they can recruit some nasty stuff, so we don't want that. Let's get some more food coming in. And what's this? Marble Quarry. Sure, let's upgrade that because money is always good. Pustin Fever has ranked up. Holy shit, let's give you Deadly Onslaught even though you are on a swinging ball platform, whatever the hell they call it. Plague Furnace? Plague thingy, plague, giant, swingy ball, doobery, that one. Let's, you know what, Ian, let's give you sneaky because you keep getting shot at by the bloody. You keep trying to stab the vampires and they keep running away and shooting you, and it's quite annoying. So we'll give you some missile resistance because that'll probably come in useful actually.
Bless with faith.
I'm very excited about my first plague furnace in my Undercity. Looking forward to my first plague cauldron. Looking forward to seeing how that goes, seeing how the plague spreads, all that kind of good stuff. That's what I want. I want to see all the plague. I'm really looking forward to Warhammer 3. I'm hoping the Demons of Chaos are one of the factions coming out, and I really hope that there's a Great Unclean one or something, because Nurgle has always been my favourite Chaos God, and he's not the cool one to like, is he? But there's just something about him. It's just something about the old Nurgle. I mean, Khorne is so passé though, isn't he? He's the old sort of, the Red Devil thing, and you're kind of like, it's been done. And Slaanesh has got the weird one-tit thing going on, which is, fine, but a little bit unsettling that there was that much sort of sexual energy in a game where you're mostly shooting at people. And the other one, Zinch, who's fine, but he's not Nurgle. Why the fuck are you raiding me? Why have you come all the way here just to piss me off? Why? Do I have any recruitment buildings here? No, I do have recruitment buildings here. Right, let's get someone knowledgeable, maybe. Warpstone Hoarder. Should I... Because we've got a grey seer, haven't we? Do I want a Master Assassin? Should we get a Master... Oh, we've already got one, haven't we? Oh, we got rid of him, though. Did we get rid of him? I think we did. I think we got rid of him. Okay, let's get... Chant Skid. You're going to go in there. And we're going to give you Root Marcher. And we're actually going... I've recruited him in the wrong place. I meant to recruit him in the other place. Shit. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Okay, just get a whole bunch of Plague Monks to start off with.
Lord of Bortonia.
He's just got shitty infantry. We can murder them. That's no problem. Easy peasy. Not a concern. I was a little bit worried, but it's fine. Shall we get more food generated? I can't... Yeah. A little bit more food being generated is all good. Are the High Elves dead? No. Where the fuck are they then?
At your service.
They've got one set. Oh. They no. It wasn't their last holdout. They still have. What's its name? The Gayan Vale. That's it. They've still got the Gayan Vale left. That's the last holdout. The Citadel of Avalon. Of Alariel. That's it. Alariel, not Avalon. Is it Avalon? It's Alariel. Anyway, Alariel is that's where Alariel lives basically, and that's the last holdout. And that's, you know, I quite like that. It's quite poetic. And I can't see it, so it'll just get burned to the ground while I'm not watching. But that is fine. Let's get some walls, and some walls over here would be good as well. Getting all the walls. And little Stuart, I was going to pop you.
Fog of pestilence.
Yeah.
Warp lightning.
We've got 2 plague. I mean, maybe I want to. Do I want to save all of my plague monks for one like big apocalyptic plague? That sounds quite good, doesn't it? I quite like the idea of that. Just like keep hoarding them. Just leave them out to sea in little boats, and then when I need them, they all jump inland and plague everything, and then we invade. Oh, I didn't give Malekith his Turnley lump of cash. Oh, he'll be fuming about that. Never mind. He'll get over it. I really don't like the fact that we're being raided, and I don't quite understand what they're doing. They aren't attacking us. I mean, it shouldn't be difficult to kill them. I just don't quite understand what they're doing.
Armored in faith.
Yes. Well, that's good. I'm going to bring you over here, because this is where we can get all the good shit. So, 3 Plague Claw catapults, please, and let's get Deathglow Bombardiers. Should we get some poison? Let's get a Poison Wind Mortar as well, just for fun. Okay, you're healed up. Excellent. So, this is our territory. No, we will take attrition because it's over 50%. Vampiric Corruption. Yes, and climbing, which suggests...
I am the Plague Lord.
Which suggests that Luthor is in town. Oh. What are you doing? I'm going to have to kill you. I did see them meandering around. I didn't know what they were doing. Apparently being a pain in the arse. That's what they were doing. Okay, Vampiric Corruption is dropping. Skaven Corruption is increasing. So, at some point, Vampiric Corruption will no longer be the most corruption in the region, and then we won't take attrition, which is fine. So, if I want to hold down here, and I want to go and grab Pox Marsh. Once I grab Pox Marsh, we close the noose. We do the pincer attack on the Awakening, and finish off Luthor with Gonorrhea and Skrolk together. That's sounding very good. That's what we're going to be doing. Cool. Okay.
Words have great power. The power over life and death for excessive
Yeah, whatever. Jesus Christ, mate, you are so...
I accept.
Yes, of course you do. Because I'm literally just handing you money. You scrub. I kind of want to... I want to hoard my...
Read Warp Scroll.
Let's go over here. Wrecker's Point belongs to Mengil's Manflayers. That's... I mean, it's fine. I want Little Stuart to go and put one in, like, Midland. Because I think that'd be good for, like, spreading shit. And we need 3 more turns. And we get our Plague Cauldron. And I really want to see how that... I meant to leave you out to sea, because then you don't get stabbed. That's fine. Once we've dealt with Luthor, then I think what we're going to do is maybe recruit an army just to keep Lustria on lockdown. And we're going to send our 3 other armies over to the old worlds, over to deal with Britonia to start off with, and then moving into the Empire. Oh, World Walkers have died. I guess Britonia has been murdering them. I'm hoping that our plague will... The plague in Helmgart should weaken the surrounding factions. What the Hang on. Hang on. What's this?
The Empire.
Black Orcs and handguns? The fuck?
The nation.
How much do you
hand
like
hovers
me?
close
Oh,
to
you
my
don't.
blade.
Of course you don't. Right, okay, well maybe we'll deal with you as well, but that's going to have to wait till after we've dealt with everything else. Still take attrition, so you need to be careful. Public order here is not great. That is probably because of the corruption. Oh no, provincial instability, that's fine. Provincial instability I can deal with. So let's bring you back to the... Because that way he can't get stabbed. Because that's the only problem with having agents this far out, is that all you need is for one... Holy shit, that's fallen... How many...
I have many excellent torches.
No, I'm not interested, sorry. Okay, you've only got 2 settlements, but those 2 apparently. So you've got... you've actually managed to expand. Amazingly. Who are you war with?
Done well to make it this far.
Oh,
Speak.
pretty much all the people around you. Well, that's going to be a barrel full of laughs for you, isn't it? Amazed the Order Tide hasn't run over you yet. Maybe they're busy doing other things. Okay, let's keep getting more money. You are still recruiting stuff down there, and you are continuing to raid me.
From shadow I strike.
We could get the Wheels of Doom. Sure, why not? Let's just throw them in there for funsies. And... I mean, this army doesn't have to be super good. We can always replace some units later on, I think. Which we might do. So, we want to get some walls over here, because you always need walls. Just in case. Just in case a horde of Black Orcs and handguns decide to declare war on you. That's a car crash of an army. That is horrendous. I mean, Black Orcs are probably the strongest attack infantry. Well, I say the strongest attack infantry. Some of the strongest attack infantry in the game. And handguns are handguns, and they're brutal. So basically that combo is pretty nasty. A potent combo. Hello, Luthor, what's going on? You want a peace treaty? Yeah, I thought you might. Unfortunately, I'm just not interested. The only thing I'm interested in is making sure that you die for good this time. I did think he was going to be having a barrel full of laughs. I guess maybe he didn't have that province for too long. Maybe he just took it and now he's just lost it. Okay, you're sailing away again. Good. Yeah, ideally, keep going. Go somewhere else. Caldra has been expanded to. Okay. I mean, again, I'm not super into this. Like, it's nice, but I'm not... Okay, one more turn for our Grand Plague Cauldron. That's exciting. Yeah, it's nice to expand into Nagarond, but I'm not... Ooh. Could put an Undercity in there. Just for giggles. It's kind of surrounded by the provinces as well, isn't it? That could be a good option, but I think putting one in Midland is probably the best option. Okay. It's just a shitty garrison, guys. It's just a shitty garrison. God damn it. The Auto-Resolve really undervalues Skaven, doesn't it? It really does not like Skaven. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to go in here and kill everyone again. Unfortunately, that's all the time we've got for this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.